In this video, we're going to talk about 10 online business ideas that you can do from home. I've got some notes here and I'll share with you all these different 10 strategies. And this is great for those of you who are looking to work from home. So if you haven't come across me before, I talk a lot about business, entrepreneurship, creating online businesses and creating multiple streams of income. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you subscribe to all of the videos and make sure you watch them because they've got some great value in there. The first business that I think is really growing right now when it comes to online businesses is creating membership sites. So what is a membership site? A membership site means that you can take your knowledge, you can film videos just like this and you can put them into an area where people can actually consume that content. Think about having your own Netflix channel, right? So how does Netflix work? You pay a subscription every single month to access Netflix videos. Well, imagine you're a trainer, a speaker, coach, author, maybe you're a personal trainer or a private tutor, maybe you have some knowledge that you can give. Well, the great thing about this is you can take your knowledge, create videos on this, put them into a members area, and now people have to pay to access those training videos. And you could charge anything from $10 to $100 to even $1,000 per month, depending on what audience you're reaching. But let's just say you got 1,000 people that paid you just $10 a month. That's 10,000 per month. That's 120,000 a year. So it's not that much traffic that you need to get, but what allows you to do, it allows you to create income. Okay, number two is the CPA network. So how does CPA networks work? So CPA network stands for cost per action. What does that mean? That means right now, if you're sitting at home and you want to make some extra income, you can actually go to companies that have these cost per action. And the way it works is, instead of them having to spend money to advertise their business, they'll get you to go out and advertise their business for them to bring customers to the actual shop itself. And just for doing that, you get paid per action. So let's say the action is bring someone to my website and I pay you $1, or have someone come to my website, take a free trial, I pay you this much. So it's a really quick way to actually earn income on the side, especially if you're working from home. So number two is CPA networks. Number three is selling online courses. So how do you make income from selling online courses? Again, one of the biggest networks right now and one of the biggest growing trends is the e-learning platforms. So e-learning is actually a $350 billion industry by 2025. So what you want to do is you want to take your knowledge, package it into online courses and put them online. In fact, when the whole world right now is consuming stuff online, they're spending a lot of time at home consuming content. Guess what? You can now actually create this content, create it into a course, package that, and maybe sell it for $100 or $50 or $20. Doesn't matter how much it is, but what's happening now is people are paying to learn online now, because actually, when there's a crisis happening, a lot of the world gets locked down, and so people can only consume content online. So make sure that you're creating online courses. So these online courses can make you a passive income. You create it once, and you get paid over and over and over again. And number four is online coaching. So I do a lot of online coaching. I do a lot of one-to-one mentoring. I do a lot of group mentoring. I do a one-to-many. And so how does the mentoring work? Well, online coaching is people asking you for advice. And I'd say one of the best things to do, especially for a coach, a trainer, or you're thinking of going into that field, then you want to provide someone with something for free first. Maybe, a free consultation where you can give them a little bit of knowledge, but if they want more, then they have to pay for the extra. And so one piece of advice I'll always say to people is make sure that you're always offering value when you do this. You're not just trying to sell people stuff, you're actually genuinely giving them value. And what I would also say in the first session is actually find out where the problems are and find out all the different steps they need to take to get there, and then you're going to help them implement it. And that's what people are paying money for. So number four is online coaching. Okay, number five is affiliate marketing. So how does affiliate marketing work? Well, let's say right now let's say this is my book, right? So let's say I want to go out and market this book. I have to spend a lot of money to do that. Whereas if I get you to market the book for me and whatever sales that I make, then I would give you a commission. So that's an example of affiliate marketing. And you can do this with any product, anything you've ever bought, TVs, cameras, microphones, lighting, phones, clothing, whatever, books, whatever it is that you've ever bought, you can actually resell that and get paid a commission. So imagine right now you could go out and you don't have a product right now, so something you can do from home is actually take other people's products, market them online, and then you're not having to do the fulfillment, you let them do the fulfillment, and guess what happens? When they do the fulfillment, you don't have to do any work, you just get paid a commission. So now you have no overheads, you don't have to have any of the expenses, and now you can really run a business from home and work from home. So number 5 is affiliate programs. Okay, number 6 is equity partnerships. And what do I mean by this? So one of the reasons why I fly all around the world and I speak in front of thousands and thousands of people, and the reason why I continue to put my message out there on social media on different platforms, is because I'm able to find people who have a business, they're really good at what they do, but they don't know how to get there. They don't know how to push it. They don't know how to promote the business. So when you understand marketing, when you understand social media, when you understand how to push a business's brand out there to get more exposure, what happens is you can take a percentage of that company. You might take 5%, 10%, even 20%, or even 50%, depending on where the company's starting. And so all your job is to do is to push the company out there, get them exposure, they make sales, and you take a cut. And I do that with a lot of my students who I work with. I find out, what their business is, how long they've been in business, how much they spend on marketing, how many clients they've got. And if you're able to find lots of different strategies to help them monetize, then guess what happens? You can now start earning an income and by having a stake in a company. And because you have this skill, they say that the skills pay the bills. So what you want to do is acquire that skill and be able to have a lot of business, help a lot of businesses get to that next level, and then you take an equity stake in that company and then you get paid a dividend. So number 6 is equity partnerships. Okay, so number 7, this one's a really important one, and for me, it's probably the easiest way to earn income from home. Now, before I tell you this, again, if you've loved this content and you'd love to learn more around this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on all the new content. Okay, number 7 is lead arbitrage. So what is lead arbitrage? Lead arbitrage means that you have to go out there and you have to find leads at a very low cost. Let's say, for example, someone spends $500 for marketing and they generate 5 leads. Well, what you do is you take the marketing cost, which is 500, divided by 5 gives you 100. So that means they've spent $100 per lead. And with your marketing skills and your guerrilla marketing skills, what you want to do is you want to buy these things below the market value. So you want to generate the leads at a much lower cost. And then what you want to do, you want to charge a higher fee. And so this is some of the things that you can do, especially when it comes to creating more income, because if you can get a lead for just $20 and you're charging $100 or even $50, that means your profit is $30 per lead. And so if you do 100 of them, then you make some good income. So this is number 7, is actually lead arbitrage. Okay, number 8 is social media marketing consultant. So as you acquire these skills of marketing, you learn a lot on social media, you learn a lot to post things. I think a lot of people right now, we assume that everybody knows how to do things. But I can tell you this, most people, they actually don't know how to do social media. They don't know how to make posts. They don't know how to use ads. They don't know how to put the groups and make regular posts and even schedule this. And did you know, as a social media consultant, you can actually educate businesses on this topic and they will pay you a fee. So what you want to do is take a monthly retainer. Now the reason why this is important, if a company has to hire someone in marketing, a marketing manager, a marketing director, they have to pay a lot of money for that. But guess what? You come in and you're going to work for a whole month for free, you're going to give your advice, and then next month you're going to charge them. And so people typically start off with $500 to $1,000 per month. If you can just get 5 clients, that's $5,000 per month. All you got to do is just do consulting with them and give them advice, and that's all you got to do. So get upskilled, learn social media marketing. If you haven't done so, I'll link a video around here because I got a lot of training on social media, so make sure you check those out as well. When it comes to social media as well, when you're consulting people, the more bigger your brand gets, the more income that you make. So I would highly recommend that when you're doing this, that you upskill yourself, you learn everything you can, and then you're going to help businesses. Because even businesses can go and find this content for free. They don't have the time, but you have the time. And they say that time is money. So when you can do that, guess what? You now start earning more income and more passive forms of income, and you can do it from home. In fact, you can do it from anywhere in the world. So number 8 is social media consultant. Number 9, this one's really, really important. This is similar to the social media consultant, but now we're going to change this to social media agency. So how does social media agency work? Well, social media agency is for you to go out there and start finding companies. Now, instead of, in the previous one, I talked about consulting, now we're going to actually do it for them. So when you can do it for them, they pay a much higher price. So a lot of my students right now, a lot of people who are doing this are charging $2,000 to $5,000 a month just to do it for them. And so this is the key. So it's very different to the consultant. The consultant is actually gives advice, whereas the agency will actually do it for them. So you can run the ads for them. You can, make posts on Instagram for them. You can create content for them. You can go out and do research for the company to make a post. What you're doing is you become the social media arm of that company. And I can tell you there are lots of businesses right now that really need help on this. So social media agency, number 9, is the key. It's probably one of the best ones and one of the easiest ones you can start. Because if you have to create products or services, guess what? It's going to cost you a lot of time and money. So number 9 is social media marketing agency. And number 10, I love. Why? Because 10 is all about community. There are 3 types of currencies that exist right now. I'm not talking about Bitcoin, I'm not talking about cryptocurrency, I'm talking about the new currency is data. The second type of currency is what we call audience, our followers. So right now on social media, I have over 5 million people that follow me across all the different social media platforms. And the last one is community. So number 10 is creating a paid community. So one of the things you can do right now, you can start a Facebook group from home, you invite people to the group, you add a lot of value in there, and you then charge a fee for having access to that group. And I know what you're thinking, there are lots of free groups out there. You're right. I mean, I actually created an own group, and when the whole stay at home thing happened, I created Stay at Home and Learn Online Business. And then I created a URL called www.stayathomeonlinebusiness.com. And when they clicked on that, they would then go to a page which talks about the group, and that's where I give a lot of content on starting online businesses, and that's why I talked about social media to grow and scale the business. And a lot of the people, we got over 5,000 people that came into that group in just 3 days. So it was amazing what social media can do, and you can gamify it as well, so you get more and more people to come. So the freemium model is very, very simple. All we do, we take our content, we put it into the group, we make it free for a certain amount of time. Then when you get critical mass, then you start charging for it. So again, imagine if you just had 1,000 people pay you $10 a month, that's 10,000 per month, that's 120,000 a year for getting paid to do what you love. So for example, I have Stay at Home and Start an Online Business. You could have Stay at Home and learn guitar, stay at home and get in shape, stay at home and become vegan, stay at home and learn to speak, whatever it is. I mean, I use it as an example, but you look at what's trending and the things that are trending right now, you want to capitalize on that because there's a lot of search volume on the internet. And what we want to do is we want to cipher that traffic and get them to our Facebook group so we can grow the Facebook group. So I really hope that you enjoyed the 10 online businesses that you can start from home. And if you love this content, give me a like, leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'll personally come in and answer those questions. And if you haven't done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, and also as well, I'll leave a video here or here, and you can watch some of the videos here, and I hope you get more content. It's John Lee, the author of Business Hack. Bye for now.